guy that's over the ORI, in reference to getting the police department back up. We're doing the administrative aspect of it to get the ORI back in good standing so we can start operating and get prepared for receiving some grants and some protection down here for you all. And, but it's a process after so long. It takes a while to go back to getting the ORI back in compliance. So I can't give you the exact date it's going to happen, but we're working. Number two, the mayor informed me that there was some accusations about me last time they had a meeting. I wanted to clear them up. I don't know the young lady, the Hayes, if she's present or not. I don't know if I see it. But I was told, not only by the mayor, several people said that she insinuated that I may have had something to do with the release or the non-apprehension or judicial aspect of what happened with her son. The young man that killed that man at the store, his name is Octavia Mitchell. My name is Kelvin Mitchell. That may be where there's a mix-up. I understood she said that I was related to the young man. My mother's from Butler County, and my father's from Valdosta, Georgia, by way of Miami, Florida, where I was born. That young man is from Detroit, Michigan. I met him in 2005 or 6, where I arrested him for drugs. The first time. Second time I arrested him was domestic violence. The day of that shooting, I was on duty in Hammond. I did not come to Moses. I happen to know him very well because of the tie-ins that I've had with him from the legal side, the law enforcement side. After the shooting, he ran for a couple of days, but he knows me and he trusts me. And his girlfriend called me and asked me, could he turn himself in to me? I was at work at Sam's, my part-time job. That young man his girlfriend dropped him off at Sam's. I called my police officer. And they arrested him there and brought him to the sheriff's department. That's the reason he was apprehended. So without me, he wouldn't even been in. I feel whoever that young lady is, the mother, I'm truly sorry about her loss, but I had no dealing with it whatsoever. Don't even know what happened, the outcome at all. So that's the misconception. I hope that clears it up because I have nothing to do with it. That was the Mosses jurisdiction, and the sheriff department took over the investigation after I brought it in. That's number one. Yeah, there were allegations of me being terminated at the Hammond Police Department. Clear that up too. The sheriff, Chris West, and Commissioner Harris, along with the other commissioners, were in chambers in the commission meeting. The sheriff threatened the commissioners, called them racial epithets, cursed them out in the meeting. And it's on video. You can pull it up. It's not that it's not available. That commissioner signed a warrant on the sheriff, and things went wild from there. Just back and forth, dropping the charges and magistrates and all this. Me doing my job. I just got to tell it like it is. We got some black folk that ain't our kinfolk. And I'll call them out. I'm going to call them Mayor Davis, siding with them white folks. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. The sheriff is clearly wrong. Cussing them out, calling them up. Excuse the expression, I'm going to say he called him a nigger twice in front of them white folks and threatened him outside. He comes to the Hammond Police Department, the jurisdiction of the incident. I did the I-0 report. He leaves my office, goes into the magistrate office, and she gets sworn. And of course, I know you all watch the things that happen over and over again. After all the commotion and then selling out, the mayor decides to shut the police department down. Imagine that. Them citizens pay taxes in Hammond. The county seat. And when the sheriff is wrong, you shut the police department down. the public safety aspect for those citizens, for this man being wrong. And then you put all of us on leave for 5 months. So we all getting paid for doing nothing for 5 months. Come back up, they continue to close the courtroom down. So the case is gone now. Robert Harris, the commissioner, has no justice. The court system gone, the police department gone. For no reason at all. So Kevin Mitchell, as the police chief, didn't get terminated. They closed the police department down. I stayed at the Hayward Police Department for 21 years. I'm saying that again, 21 years. Who has stayed anywhere longer than me? I must have done something. And I wasn't wrong this time. They just decided to go with the white, which is fine. I'll be 62 in about 6 months. I'm withdrawing Social Security. I'm comfortable now with retirement. I did 30 years. Bill came to me a couple years ago in his first term. Will you come help Mark? I said, I will. He came back to me again. He said, if I win the race, will you help Mark? I told him I will. That's the reason I'm here tonight, because I told him I will, and I care about the citizens down here. That's my story. That is clear, crystal clear. Can't get no clearer. I've done nothing wrong, even at the Hayward Police Department. I certainly ain't done nothing wrong concerning that young man that got killed. I feel for his mother. I had no dog in that fight whatsoever. Any questions?
Ms. Hayes just walked in.
How you doing today? How you doing? Ma'am, I didn't know. I knew you now that I see you.
I know you know me.
Yeah.
You know my
You
son.
probably missed what I said. I'm sorry for your loss. Octavia Mitchell. My name is Kelvin Mitchell. That's the only ties we have. He's not. I don't even know it other than me arresting him in 2008. He turned himself in to me.
No,
I
you
shoot.
said you went and got it.
I was at Sam. He came to
You
Sam.
said you went and got it out of Montgomery.
I'm telling you what happened. I was at Sam's at work. His girlfriend called me and said he wanted to turn himself in. I was the only person he trusted. He came to Sam's. Detective Patterson Pinkett. Son was going to Sam to pick him up, put him in handcuffs, put him in the back seat, and brought him to the sheriff's department. You got a sheriff's department employee right back there. He probably remembers. That's how that went down. That's the only thing I did, period.
Even after you turned him in, then 3 days later, you was up there at Casey Stove with him. You told him what to say, so he wouldn't get charged.
No, ma'am. I don't have nothing to do with any of that. Zero. I've never been in Casey Store with him, number one.
Well, why are you the only one you trusted?
Ma'am?
That don't even make sense. Why is you the only one you trusted? But the stuff they put on Facebook saying that you work for them, they got you on their payroll.
He
So
worked
whenever
for you, yeah.
whatever
He
they
hold
need
the
to
key
do,
to Hanger.
you hold the key to Hanger.
He hold the key to
Yeah.
Hanger.
And that
If he
meant
thought
you.
his family would have his back,
Yeah,
he'll unlock the door.
yeah.
But he's not worried about you because you is on their payroll. And when they went up there and robbed Memphis, the guns that missing under your administration are the guns that they used. Now, the young man back here, when we came over there, y'all department agreed that Mitchell brought him in there, turned him in, coursed him through those statements, and every one of those statements, hold on, every one of those statements were written by crackheads. Y'all clearly agreed that everyone that wrote statements, if y'all had to actually process them, y'all have seen that they had warrants, active warrants. I remember you went to, and I went to telling you by even you, Mitchell, brought my stepdaughter to my house to kill me one Sunday. Kiara Simmons, don't go there. Then she turned around, with my husband, your classmate. You said, you didn't tell me this was your fault. Ernest Butler. You said, this is my classmate. When she went to cussing me and my mom and she admitted that she was poisoning us, she jumped up. You had a young lady named Mookie. She jumped up and jumped back in Mookie's car. They locked the door. When I grabbed my husband, you said, turn him loose. They said, daughter, let him do what he want to do. When they got out the yard, you went to apologizing to us. When I went to Haman, signed a warrant. Kiara Simmons, you pulled it up. I signed a warrant on her for attempted murder. Detective Hudson at the time lifted that warrant, and y'all, not you, they hired her. She's still employed there as the 911 operator. When I talked to rest his soul, Big John told me you were even out of your jurisdiction. You had no business doing it. When he called you, you said, I think I remember. You remember, because you brought Chichi. You were driving your little blue car, and her and Muta came in a white car. You brought her to my house. She still work at Lowndes County Sheriff Department with a attempted murder warrant that had been lifted. Did I not front Charlie Tasman, sir? You were sitting there, and Miss Tasman agreed to everything that I said. Because Miss Tasman the one gave Detective Hudson at the time the permission to sign the warrant. You know I'm not lying. You know, and those police officers at Lowndes County Sheriff Department agreed that you were part of the plan. But it will come out because we do got lawyers involved. It's only so much we can say. It will come out, and it's proof. But we can't just say too much. And the same attorney we have, Arlene Richardson, she has sued you multiple times and won those cases. And why would Matt Bell go solicit you to come here, knowing what took place in Haman? It's not a rumor. It was put in the newspaper. It was recorded, the disrespect, how you disrespected that judge over there, and everybody, even when Chris West was going through whatever, you didn't even respect Fred Bell over there. We know you won't have no respect for us because of what you personally did to me when you brought Kiara Simmons to my house, and all of y'all from Greenville, even my husband. You know her, and you know you did. And for Mal Bell, we spoke to you. We asked you not to hire him because of the situation. And you did it anyway. You did it anyway. My sister and them voted for you. They voted for you.
And I talked to him.
And she talked to you. And you still went. And Scooter clearly said multiple times, oh, I retired. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. That Mal kept contacting me to come here. That Mal kept contacting me to come here because what they think of y'all over there hanging came out of Cal Mitchell Mark. He said they think of Mousy as the city drug and crackhead infant. You said I have passion for the people down here. You said I used to work here. You said free of charge I came because of how they label y'all from that sheriff department over here, down here. And this is not right, Mabel. And the way you disrespect, you allowed, the way you handled me on the last meeting, it was wrong. And my sister and them, my brother and them voted for you. They voted for you in the level of disrespect. And it would have been better, in my opinion, had you had a post that job, gave other applicants, interviewed other people for the job. I listened to you tell these councilman ladies, y'all go out in other counties and see the good, see what they doing, bring it back here, see. Why would you go in next door and bring what you know going on back to Mousy? Why would you do that?
Okay. May I respond, man?
If you want to, sir.
The incident you referred to about Kiera or whatever her name is, I vaguely remember, I don't know all the details of what you're saying. Whatever happened, just like you said, I apologize to you and your family when we were down there because when we got down there, they ain't with haywire. I didn't think they were going to go the direction they did. Again, even with whatever you said, I don't know what you saying I've done wrong. I can't remember. I don't even know where you're going. Number one, with that particular incident.
No.
Back to you, Ms. Hayes.
And see, it's funny, because
Thank
you
you, Ms. Hayes.
smiling.
Yeah.
and stuff.
No,
It's not funny because
I'm not-
somebody
I'm not-
lost their life.
I'm not smiling about it.
Then why would you come off of your job?
Ma'am.
You was a security
let me
at
finish.
somewhere else
I
to
never
pick him
left.
up.
I never left. I keep telling you. I
And
never
then it
left.
wasn't your duty. It should have been the Lowndes County Sheriff Department because it happened in Mousy out of your jury. jurisdiction.
First of
You
all-
should have contacted
First of all,
Hangman.
I am the public safety director and acting chief of Mossy, the same person I was at that time, that's number one.
How was you the chief actor of
I was
Mossy
the
when you
public
rolled in
safety
Hangman?
director at the town of Moses, at that time, it's documented, well documented. So I did have jurisdiction, although I did not participate in the investigation at all. Once again, that young man's girlfriend called me, I ain't called nobody. She said, he wants to turn himself in to you, you the only one that he trusts.
You know why they trust you?
Fear for
Because you
his
work
life.
for them.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. He fear for his life. That's what he told me. I said, I'm
Why
at
you
Sam.
kill somebody like you killed somebody? What you
That's
fear for
what
your
he
life
said.
for?
And all this mess
I'm
you
just
put
telling you
on
what
And
he
you
said.
should, well, you should have contacted Montgomery Police Department.
No, that ain't how it goes. But anyway, a lot of things could have, would have, should have happened. He comes to Sam. I call my police officer. She picks him up, put him in handcuffs, and bring him to handle. That's the extent of
3
whatever
days
took place.
later, 3 days
Three
later,
days.
Who made a statement?
3 days
Three
Who made a
later,
statement?
but 3 days
I said,
later.
who made a statement 3 days later?
Apparently you did too.
Ma'am, I never made a statement.
Well, that was Loudoun
whatsoever.
County Sheriff Department said.
That happened to produce. I never made a statement at all concerning any of that. Once again, all the allegations and stuff y'all hearing out there, they have nothing to back that up. I have nothing to do with the case.
Oh, we have something to back
whatsoever.
up. We do.
Okay, well,
We-
that's fine.
we do.
And if the gun's missing as part of that, then it'll all come out in the room. But the documents were already done where that's concerned. Again, ma'am, I'm so sorry, but I had nothing to do with anything transpired with your son. Other than he came to me, did to my police officer, turned me in. That's the end of anything I had to do. I'm not related to that young man. I locked him up twice for breaking the law, and that's it. Bottom line, I apologize if you feel or hear anything else that happened, transpired with me, it did not happen. Do whatever you all need to do. I know what I did do. I did nothing concerning your child. Had nothing at all to do with anything that transpired with me. And if I did, I tell you. That's how I roll. You know it. Y'all see me. Y'all don't. Y'all act like y'all don't know me. I tell it just like it is. Every single
No,
time.
we know you. We just disappointed in your behavior.
I mean, my behavior is,
And
my behavior is on you all
and
sides
person-
every single time.
No personal.
All
You
sides with criminals.
no personal. You brought a person that attempted to murder me to my house.
Ma'am.
Off duty. You in your personal vehicle and her moving within theirs. And that warrant is still in Hanger.
I can't remember
And
what
they
you
lied
said.
and said I didn't bring the medical reports. And Detective Hudson them lift that warrant and hired that girl over there and use her to walk around wired to try to set up other people. The warrant is still there,
What
just
that got to do
empty.
with me? I had.
You brought it there.
No, ma'am.
You brought to my
Trying-
house.
Trying to straighten the things
You
out.
brought
with
to
you all.
my house.
Trying to straighten the things out.
No,
What
you said you didn't even know
I
that she was my
apologize to you.
husband's daughter. You
I
told
did
my
not.
husband
I
that
did
you
not
told.
know. I did not know at the time. You're absolutely right. And when I got down there, I didn't know. I don't even know you. I know Ernest Butler. He is my classmate.
You do know me,
I,
Steve.
I know you now. Who you say you are, I wouldn't have known you in the street.
You know me, I don't talk
But I
to
know
you.
Ernest Butler, and then when I got there, that's when I said, "Oh, this is my classmate." And then what I said, you said it yourself.
And she
That You
admitted.
apologized to us before you left.
You
because I
did
not
after
know
the
what
trial.
happened.
She admitted in front of you of putting that chemical and stuff poisoning my daughter and us. When Big John got you on that phone, I'm sitting there. You said, I don't quite remember, but I remember you lied.
Big
for
John
that.
got me well now?
He called you on the phone because she signed a warrant on me.
Mhm.
They allowed her lift my warrant and let her sign a bogus warrant on me.
So you say Big John did what for me? Got me on the
Called
phone?
you because he wanted to know why you brought her to my house out of your jurisdiction in your regular vehicle. He wanted to know, and he wanted to know did she admit back that sample. And I'm gonna bring it to you. She said, yeah, I was cleaning the toilet. I said, hold up, you ain't never had to clean nothing in my house. There was no need for you to steal it out of McDonald's and bring it there.
Well,
And you said, well, like I kind of you lied.
even if
to me.
all what you saying, what does that have to do with me doing something wrong to you?
Because you brought a person that attempted to murder me to
Did you
my
sign the warrant?
house.
Did you sign the
Because
warrant?
all of you all
Did
is
you
from
sign the
Greenwood.
warrant?
It's in the warrant signed, sir, and they lifted. You
Okay.
pulled it out. You was sitting there with your computer. When I was talking to Shirley Tillman, when I look back at you, y'all put and Miss Tammy, all y'all agreed that warrant is still. And Miss Tammy said, Kiara Sim. I said, Miss Tammy, you know exactly who she is because you was my attorney at one point of time. Miss Tammy agreed. And when one of the other and Chris West said, I remember when I was campaigning, you talked to me about that. And one of the other guys said, who? I said, she over there now, answering y'all phone now. And you went to typing in your computer. You looked at me. You nodded your head because you let me know. You knew that I wasn't. I have no reason to come here and lie. I'm not a liar. My reputation, my bond, that's my reputation. I have no reason to confront this man in his face and lie on him. No.
But even what you saying, you signed a warrant. Now, after you did that, where do I come in from there? Because nothing else applies to me. If they drop the warrant, if they hire me,
It's not dropped.
that's the sheriff department stuff.
It's,
I'm saying-
I didn't say that part was on you. I never said that. I said at the time, the Detective Hudson, when he was there, he lifted that warrant, and the reason for lifting that warrant were I didn't bring the hospital reports. I brought those reports. And they hired her because she got family or had family that worked at that jailhouse. And all of y'all is from Greenville.
They hired her.
I didn't say you, but I said you from all y'all from Greenville. And you brought her to my house.
I'm from mine. I'm not.
Well,
Keep
you
telling me,
brought
I'm
her.
raised in Greenville. I'm not from Greenville.
Well, you brought her there. You brought her
I
there.
brought her to your house. I vaguely remember what you were saying. And once she went all haywire and she left, you said yourself that I apologize.
You did.
Because I did not know what was going to happen. I was trying to help straighten something out. Now back to you, Miss Hayes.
Hill. Her name is Hill.
Ma'am.
Ms. Miles.
Hill Miles.
I just know you as people. Hey, again, sorry for your loss. I promise you. That was the extent of my involvement in that total. So don't, all those rumors and misconceptions you hear out
But
there.
it's all on Facebook.
Yeah,
How he
I-
called
Facebook.
your name.
Yeah.
He wrote the statement.
Yeah, what is
He
it?
wrote it.
And
He wrote it and put it on
And
the
he
Facebook.
keep
What
trying to
did he
make
Say,
contact.
you told him what to say.
What it say?
And he keep trying to
Make
contact
contact
to us.
us.
So,
Wow.
y'all believe him over me? Is that what
Yes,
you're saying?
because of what you did to me, of course.
Well,
Ma'am,
Mitchell, I know
This
you
my
too.
sister.
And I ain't just not know you.
That's right.
So, you think I done something in reference to
I
yourself?
think that you had something to do
Well, y'all go ahead
with
and
it. You
pursue.
told him what to say, cause he walked in the damn jail and walked back out.
They had nothing to do with me.
You told him what to say. They didn't even prosecute.
That's on the
They-
investigation. That's on the investigation. That ain't got to do with me, Miss Miles. Nothing at all. But if you think I did something wrong, your son, I'm telling you, no, ma'am, I did not, and I apologize.
Yeah, you
If
let
think-
someone get off from taking someone else's life.
That's the judicial system. That ain't school. That has nothing to do with me. I can't control that system. Had it happened in my jurisdiction, I'd have been investigated. But I wasn't. I had nothing to do with it.
Did you just hear
But
what
you
you
just said,
Why
you the
trying to-
chief or down here.
I
You just
I
said you
I
the
had-
chief.
I said I had jurisdiction here.
Down,
But I didn't do no investigation with it. I said I had jurisdiction, and you all said I was out of my jurisdiction. I was not. Although I never came when it happened, and I never interviewed anybody. He turned
but
himself
you still
in
had jurisdiction down here. So why you didn't investigate?
because the sheriff department.
And the sheriff department should have been the one that got him.
That's who y'all need to
brought
have
him
on the
back.
witness stand about what went on.
It-
Not school.
it-
School ain't did no
Well,
investigation.
you'll be on there too, will you?
I'm more than happy to
You'll be on there too, will you?
Okay, we have, it's not a courtroom, but we just wanted.
We're not
this
saying that,
here.
Hal. We're
I
not
want to get
saying
him here just to explain, and now we have to leave that alone right here, because we got some more business that we do now. I had him to come and he explained to you all, and y'all did explain to him, so we have to leave it like that. It's not a courtroom, we have a lot of business that we have to attend to right now.
Any other questions before I leave? Thank y'all. Have a good day.
We'll continue our agenda. Right here, you see on the board, and approve of the computer that, but what we'll do, we'll hold that for right now. And we're going down to the last, ways of the time. So we're gonna do the agenda review right now. Before we go into anything else. Take a look over it, and after that, we're gonna ask for a motion to approve the agenda. Okay, ask for a second. Okay, so if anyone votes no or abstain, if not, the agenda has been approved. We'll hold number 4 until we finish number 8. And then we'll go into new business and old business. Not a whole lot to say, but just like I tell people, this is all our time. Come to our meetings and make sure that you come and bring some good ideas so we can make sure that we help in this community. That's what we are here for. And I promise you, I'm gonna do all I can within the right way. And that's what we are doing, and I'm glad to see new faces, and that's just like A+. Keep coming and bring some things here, ideas about what you see, especially in your community, where you live, see just what you need to bring here. Put it in writing, give it to me, I guarantee you we'll look at it. I won't throw it in the garbage, we'll take time to look at it, and see what we can do about it. Thank y'all for coming. Financial report.
Okay, Town of Moss's balance sheet for December 2025. Total assets, total checking and savings, $347,064. Fixed assets, total fixed assets is $1,719,139.58. Total assets is $2,066,140.22. Total liabilities in equity, total liabilities is $5,126.10. Total equity is $2,061,014.12. Total liabilities and equity is $2,066,140.22. His profit and loss statements in a detailed transaction by